prescient dreams, interrupted respite, and a call to home. This is Gluttony and Earth. Hello and welcome to the IDL. My name is Nick, and this is Gluttony and Earth. You know, I was thinking about this before I introduce my people. When I was editing this, and I figure out the timing of when I want things to come in. It's really funny because I do the poem at the beginning, and then I say this is Gluttony and Earth, and it's 5 seconds later, I then introduce myself and say this is Gluttony and Earth. But whatever. That's just life. And speaking of just life, we have living to the max. It's Kyle.
I'm not living to the max. Let's be real, I'm not.
Got a little harder.
No, I don't wanna.
Just put some NOS in the tank, press the NOS button, and then you go, vroom, I'm living to the max. I'm Kyle. Max Kyle.
Go to the next person.
All right. Speaking of next people, a few states next over, we have Adam.
Hi. I don't know what you meant by a few states over, but yes, hi.
Yeah.
Hello. It's me.
You're everyone's neighbor. You're just a few states away from everyone.
True. Technically, yes.
Yeah. Just a hop, skip, and a plane ticket away.
Yeah, don't fucking plane tickets. Don't. I hate them.
You hate the tickets?
I hate how expensive they are.
Oh,
and we don't need to go onto a rant about mass transit at the beginning of this podcast.
We'll wait until we're in the podcast to do it.
Yeah.
Speaking of in the podcast, we have our one and only Baka, who is also in the podcast.
Fuck plane tickets.
I keep bumping all my table stuff. This is so wild. We got people angry at plane tickets. We got bumping around.
I'm trying to find Endien's dice, and I have two sets of dice that are very similar to each other. And I think they were both for her at one point.
That makes sense, because you bought one thinking, oh, this would be great for this character. And then later you're like, oh, this would be great for this character, because it was the same dice.
I bought one set thinking, this will be great for this character, and then we didn't play her anymore.
Yeah.
And then I got new dice for her.
All right, so I gotta say, this is the third episode in a row.
What?
Not episode 3.
Wait,
But
hold
third
on.
in a row of my questions, the pick'ems. You guys first you chose the serious question. Then you chose the fun question.
Ooh, what do we pick this time, guys?
Now all you get left is the serious fun question.
Seriously fun.
No, it's too bad. We're gonna get so here it is, serious and fun. So with all of you, what's all of your social security numbers?
It's
271
9.
4615.
We're gonna rank the top 10 social security numbers in this podcast.
Number one.
No.
Somebody's listening. They're like, he just fucking read out my social security number.
Honestly, so there's the commercials of the LifeLock guy who put his social security number in commercials to promote his you can't steal my identity thing. I mean, his identity has been stolen 7 or 8 times. But I almost just used his. No, I was thinking, do you guys celebrate holidays? Is that a thing you care about?
I care about Christmas.
Okay.
So
They call
innocent,
him
Tony, so
Christmas child.
childlike.
They call him
not
Christmas child.
not just because it's like Jesus' birthday, but like I get presents.
Yeah.
Other than that, maybe Halloween. Just
Because
like,
it's Jesus' birthday.
yeah.
Yeah.
Less so throughout the years.
No,
That's
that's fair. I
childlike wonder leaves my eyes.
mean, I used to as a kid, but like honestly, I don't care almost at all. I've been like at my last job, one of my coworkers seriously kept like telling herself and believing it that I was a Jehovah's Witness. Because I just don't do holidays or birthdays. So like she just 100% believed I was Jehovah's Witness, and I didn't say I was. She just assumed I was and rolled with it and kept like referencing it to other employees.
Strange.
She did give me two really nice long sleeve like sweatshirts. That was
For
nice.
being a Jehovah's Witness?
For Christmas.
Oh.
Oh,
very nice.
I celebrate that.
Yeah, you celebrate Christmas.
Hey, wait a minute.
So less and less over the years.
Yeah.
Christmas and a Halloween lover. Adam?
Halloween.
I mean, I feel like I celebrate probably the most out of this group then.
Yeah.
I do Christmas and Easter and Thanksgiving. Christmas really is a lot more because I don't live in the same state as my family. Like flying home to see them. I normally try and like take a week off or so if I can swing it with work just to be up there. Thanksgiving was always a big thing growing up, and now I have people to celebrate with it where I'm living now. So that's a lot of it is I just have continued the tradition with new people when I moved. So and also all of those holidays for me are just an excuse to get together with people, drink and eat a lot. And that's the real benefit of it.
Okay, no, that's fair. That's fair.
To be fair, I do go see my family for all of those holidays. I just, if they didn't care, I also would not care.
I also do need to make a little correction. I do celebrate one birthday, and that's just Baka's because we treat it like a holiday.
And it does land on a holiday.
It does land on a holiday, so I technically celebrate both a holiday and a birthday. But this kind of goes into my next point. I like the concept of holidays. I think they're a societally good thing to have. It's just I'm not connected to any of the stuff we have here in the States.
I hate holidays because work doesn't go away.
Yeah, that's fair.
You get a day off to do double the work the next day.
No, that's absolutely correct. Speaking of it, so I brought this up because surprise, when you're listening to this, this came out on July 4th.
What? Oh,
there's a holiday coming up here when we're
I know,
recording it.
Yeah,
which is a bad work holiday.
Yeah, so holidays are always bad for work. It sucks. But I don't try to connect my personal life to how I feel about things.
Hey,
because work sucks.
But I'm full time now, so I actually get the holiday off. I don't have to go work on the holiday.
Ooh,
Nice.
Congrats.
My social security number is 75.
Who cares if the people know it? You're full time now.
I'm full time now.
All right, you know what that means, though. Time for a rehab.
What the?
Oh,
did you just throw up?
So,
I was listening back to the first time I said the recap that way, and I was like, that was good. I gotta do that more.
I don't think you ever said it the way you just said it.
good thing. It's a good thing you're doing.
So, what happened? Our young Thellum agreed to let himself be saved by a mysterious blue giant who's apparently living in a ring. He doesn't know where it came from. Yes, Thellum has a bit of a little existential crisis as he realizes he doesn't know his own history or any of the nonsense that's happening to him. And Endien and Darius kind of just looking over this ring, going like, what the heck? They managed to take out Erica, only unconscious, but they do stop her from being the threat in the dark that she was. But after Thellum apparently gave his pledge to this mysterious being, he said, all right, I need to give them the dragon egg, and went for it. Endien was not happy with this, weird dealings. However, Thellum's like, nope, I gotta do this. And he grabs the egg, and a gargoyle awakens, says, hey, you guys can't steal from here. And everyone says, yes, we can. And they absolutely murder the sentient being, of which Darius then desecrates and pulls apart to stuff in a bag to get raw silver. Thellum tries to give the egg over to Endien, and Endien's like, all right, you passed the test. You can have the egg back. And they basically finish the mission. I'll put that as a question mark, because you're not really, nothing went the way you thought it was going to go. Well, you knew something was going to be off. You assumed that from the start, but you didn't really have the mission you were given, if that makes sense. Does that make sense?
Nothing makes sense.
Okay. Yeah. So, and then from there we, fade to black as the mission and the night was ended. However, Darius, you're back in the forest. The trees rush past you. You know you have to keep moving forward. The trees blur in your peripherals, and your peripherals narrow your vision. You're focused. You hear the laughter behind you, and you know you have to keep moving forward. You're almost there. Just move forward, and you'll be able to turn right. The shifting of the rays of light that breach the treetops make the path feel unstable, but you're focused. You need to turn right, but the laughter is pressing. Every echo of it is a new needle pressing against the back of your head. You just need to turn right. Turn right. Turn right. Your arms are in so much pain, but have they ever not been? It hurts, but it's normal. You have no time to look at them. You already know the blisters are growing, writhing, burning. Turn right. Do it. Why aren't you turning right? It's almost here. The laughter is getting closer. You just need to turn right soon. Is the laughter slowing you down? You feel sluggish. Your legs are sluggish. The mucus you leave behind must be how it knows how to find you. No, just move forward. Turn right. The blisters, your sluggish body, the needling laughter, it's only meant to distract you. Just turn right. Up ahead you see it. You see yourself running away from the laughter. It is not a person. It is a shadowy orb where a creature would be. The only features it has is that mouth and those eyes. Eyes that feel more real than anything else in this forest. The lights shift as a dance, revealing the ground ahead. Snap! The blister on your arm bursts open. Even worse, the laughter turns around, and it knows where you are. It sees you. It is coming to you. Turn right. You must turn right. You struggle to move your body to turn right. The forest is blurring even more. The laughter keeps piercing your focus. Turn right. The blisters burns as you feel something crawl out. Turn right. The laughter continues. It is here. Turn right. Do something. Its mouth wet with strands of saliva. Each drop, as it gets closer to you, rains down the weight of failure. You can't let it touch you. The volume of the laughter overpowers your every thought. It is here. You tightly close your eyes as you lower your head, and only for a second it feels like the sensation of falling as you force yourself to turn right, and you wake up. The sun is shining through your shutters, and the street next to your bedroom is already filled with the barrage of children laughing and playing. Welcome to downtime.
What the fuck? Fuck was that?
I'm out of breath.
Turn right. Turn right.
I'm out of breath too.
I was running the whole time.
I was laughing at you running.
Yeah, so we're going into a period of downtime here. You finished the mission.
Yay!
I guess we could do a little cleanup, a little upkeep, don't you say?
Yeah, can I get all my features back?
So first things first,
Can I get my memories back?
Before you get all that shit, I just want to go over things that you found in there. And I told you guys off camera a bit, but I want to go over it on camera so we're all understanding. So you each got, I believe, 1566 XP.
Yes.
You each should have gotten 2,700 gold, which was in silver. Oh no, that was in total.
Total.
900 gold per person, or 9,000 silver pieces per person.
Yes.
You found a spell scroll, a silver spell scroll, in which was a scroll of sanctuary. You already knew about the 2 potions of healing because Darius snagged them early.
Mm-hmm.
And you found 12 different gems, each worth 50 gold pieces. It was like 3 chalcedony, 8 moonstone, and 1 white quartz. And so this next bit is part of the downtime system that I've implemented for the sake of the podcast, for the sake of this adventure, kind of play testing some stuff for a more structured downtime. So you guys got what is kind of like a meta currency called honor, and you each got 9 honor, which you can spend on various things. And I'm not going to go in podcast too deep into a lot of the rules. Ooh. I think people can kind of pick up on it as we use or discuss things. Ooh. Okay, so part of the actual downtime now. And close this.
Close the dream sequence document.
Dream sequence.
The dream sequence. So actual upkeep. So each of you. So downtime lasts about a week when we do these. So if you guys want to, spend the amount of gold you would normally do for that for yourselves based on your lifestyle.
Oh.
I can take a long rest, right?
How tall is Thellum?
Thellum's 5'9".
I'm also 5'9".
Oh.
Before you do the long rest, so just as a reminder, get all your features back, but don't and get rid of your exhaustion, but don't change your HP just yet. We're doing some slow healing to kind of make things a little bit more impactful.
Okay.
So options for your downtime, stuff like that, upkeep. One of the options you have, or things you can do, or have to at least deal with at some point, is you each have responsibilities.
I do?
You do. And you know what your responsibilities are. Are you guys, so you get 2 throughout the week. You basically, you because you're dedicating yourself to these activities for the most part, the majority of your days. You only get 2 downtime activities. And so the question I'm going to have for each of you, so I know right out the gate, is: are any of you using a downtime to engage with your responsibility, or are you going to buy that off with your honor?
I am buying mine off.
So I believe that's only 1 honor to maintain for you guys right now.
Yes, 1 honor to maintain.
I'm trying to remember my responsibilities. I know I had family, but I don't talk to them often.
Yeah. So you have...
That one has just...
no upkeep and healing is what you did. But I think you were going to do upkeep anyway because you didn't want to talk to your family.
Yeah.
So you have healing, which will help you heal faster.
Oh, I like that.
Oh.
I'm trying to find
In
my
which
fucking
way are you
lifestyle.
going to? So I guess part of it is like still contacting family,
Mhm.
or checking in with them. So
I was possibly gonna call them.
yeah, no, actually So speaking of which, I'll before you do that. So probably, are you going to use a downtime or are you going to buy it off?
I'm gonna use downtime to call them.
Okay, Thellum.
He just has a farm,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
I'll just use downtime.
You just use downtime on it. Okay.
Other
So-
question:
Yes.
did you have my lifestyle?
Your lifestyle is the 1 gold because you're cheaper
Yeah, it
than
was
me.
modest. That's right.
Right.
I wanted to double check because I still had it as aristocratic on there, and that's not right.
Oh, that's not right because you.
And also, I don't. Is that an easy place to see it on your character sheet?
Yeah.
Like you have to go into the editing to find it.
Mhm.
And
It's
so I'll
not
get rid of my gold for
convenient at
that.
all.
So Thellum has no upkeep, so he doesn't have to do it either, and he'll get rations for it. So before we go into the roleplay of that, also Endien.
Yes. Am I dreaming?
The next day,
Shit.
you see another letter under your door.
Confused because I was kind of thinking, hey, wait a minute, this might not be him. She'll lean down and pick it up. Is there any discern? Is it just her name again with the blank wax seal?
Yes, it is.
All right. She'll pop it open with her letter opener.
Okay. This one says, "Thanks, Endien. I was really hoping, I didn't really care too much how it went, but I want to thank you for, helping me clean up the riffraff. It was the final test I was putting her through to see if it was worth training her anymore. Either way, either she killed you or you killed her. It didn't really matter to me, but thanks for helping me not waste my time. As such, I have a gift waiting for you. Signed Bastion Corgrim."
Ashton said, okay. I thought it might have been shooting my blank. Okay. Okay, well, it came for lower down than I thought it did, but got a gift waiting for me. God, I don't know if I want to accept it. I don't even know where it is, so or what it could be. I had a feeling it wasn't from Leoric, though. I just didn't know which level it came from, so it doesn't say where that is.
No.
Secretly, this is also why I gave Thellum the egg instead of keeping myself, because they know where I am. So if they really wanted it, they could have came and got it.
Yeah.
Is it safer with Thellum though? Let's find out.
Not necessarily. But yeah, she will go on with her day.
Okay. So if you open the door, you do just find a box.
Shit.
Find a box.
Can I make sure it's not trapped?
Yeah, I'm not gonna let you. I'm not gonna make you roll.
I'm not gonna
it's
let you.
trapped. I'm not gonna let you roll. They wouldn't be entrapped that way. No, it's not trapped. You look it over. If you look inside, you find 3 mag phones. So mag phones are basically the type of phone in this world. So essentially, it's like a little comm, almost like not kind of like a flip phone, but more like a compact.
Yeah.
Or I don't know, think maybe the turtle communicator from
the turtle
80s.
communicator, or Totally Spies use their compacts to talk.
Yeah,
to people.
yeah. Stuff like that. So it flips open. There's a shard of magicite in it, and there's there's buttons and stuff around it, whatever. So inside, three mag phones, 2 of which have magicite in them, and then 1 of them doesn't. Which you can assume, in the way you might just from past experience or from receiving your test, This is where you can insert your library license into the mag phone. And it kind of gives you, it's like basically a more powerful use of both your license and a phone, which can, I think Leoric has mentioned before around you, like how like librarians have like a kind of like intranet that they can access, that like librarians have access to. And this would be a way for you to actually access that. Otherwise, mag phones, functionally, it's kind of like you can use sending 3 times a day, but it's like, I want to say it's like basically playing phone tag, where it's you send messages through it, and then you'll be able to receive messages and play it through the mag phone. Other phones like that are like government buildings. Like I think you guys have dealt with in New Firestone there was phone calls made. Those are like probably more connected to stronger like networks that'll like for that like mages power and stuff like that, just to connect it to certain areas like internationally. But
I don't want to use them, but they are useful. I'll put my license into the one that's empty.
All right. So basically you can also then now, because you have your license in this mag phone, you can tether the 2 regular mag phones to your phone. So they can all 3 like talk to each other unlimited.
Yeah. Unlimited minutes.
Yeah.
All right,
it's the family plan.
I'll get them all connected, and when I see the other 2, I'll give them to them.
All right. You know what? Let's roll a die then. Okay. Now that we've gotten all the pre stuff,
the hoopla.
I'm gonna roll. Let's figure out whose upkeep we're gonna deal with.
Oh shit.
All right. Thellum.
Ooh.
Yeah, so you're doing upkeep. You're with your farm. Ollie is so trying to grow. He's struggling, but like other turnips are growing fine.
Yeah, Martha's strong and big.
Yeah. You're able to like some of them turnips. You're able to just like they're ready to pluck for eating.
How much rations do I get?
You'll gain 4 rations. It's like 4 days worth of turnips.
Turnip.
Very nutrient packed turnips here.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure that's it for Thellum, right? For upkeep or downtime?
Yeah, so I mean, yeah, you talked about so something you can do is when you are interacting with your responsibility, you can attempt to have a stronger bond with your thing.
Yeah, I'll do that. Especially with what happened. My boy is going through escapism right now.
I also want you to know, Kyle, every turnip that you name is going into my notes as an NPC. So now we have both Martha and Ollie listed on there. Just so you know, you do have that power.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. So I need you to make a nature check.
I already rolled. So, 14. That's a -2.
14. Yeah, you're working. Ollie is not improving his growth rate at all. he's a, so you just have your basically your connection, your rating with your farm is still neutral. So it's nothing bad. It's a DC 15 to go up in maintenance.
I'll beat something up.
Thellum. Not Thellum. I just talked to Thellum.
Hi.
Darius. So you just paid an honor to maintain. Word about you kind of hanging out with a librarian. Is giving Grafto business. So
Yeah,
he doesn't mind, and he knows you're so good at it anyway, so he doesn't care too much about how you being in the office. They think they've got it covered. So you're able to spend more time doing other things.
I also saw it as, since Grafto gave me some maps of like sewer locations, because I was tracking the tunnels we were moving through, like, hey, there's a blockage here, there's another blockage here, there's some oozes down here, as kind of improving that information that he gave me as a kind of give and take for the week.
Yeah, so it's still a neutral relationship. What did you want to do for your first downtime activity?
I would like to, if I can accomplish it in that week, make a set of plate armor. I don't know how long that's going to take me to make.
All right. Let me just...
Because, I mean, the first thing, I'm buying all of the raw materials for it, because I can buy materials for half cost if I make it myself, and then I get a discount because I'm working for Grafto as part of my connections, so it's only costing me 500 and some gold for this instead of the...
And do you have smith's tools?
Yeah, I do, and proficiency.
Okay, so I think... I don't think you'll be able to finish it in one downtime activity.
Okay.
Just because of how much how much work and cost it is. I would say you can get it on... So the quest, this downtime, this little side quest thing is going to take... basically, it's like a meter of 6. So you'll need to... Usually you get 2 downtime activities per week. On successes on the checks, you're going to get 1, on the meter. Crits on these things will give you 2. And if you want to, you can give yourself a level of exhaustion and do a 3rd downtime activity. Also note that if you don't do bed rest during downtime. Like if you're injured and you don't do bedtime or bed rest, you will also have a level of exhaustion at the end of the week.
Yes. My question with that as well would be, can I, during that, instead of taking a week of bed rest, just use my cure wounds to like burn all my spell slots for 1 day of that week to heal myself up?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I think that works.
Okay. Cool. Okay, yeah, I'll take the first... I'll do 1 check on that to get started on that for my first downtime.
Okay, yeah, describe to me what you think... what do you think the first steps are going to be for this?
I mean, the first steps of it probably is going to be getting a lot of the materials, just because plate armor is a lot of metal, is a lot of leather, like a lot of pieces. In addition, because Darius is part of the Zealous chain, and he is from the lead link, he would like to essentially coat the outside of it with a very thin layer of lead, so that like the inside would be the normal iron, steel, whatever we'd be using, and then but have that outside coating so that it looks like it's made out of lead without it being prohibitively heavy.
Okay, yeah. So gathering the metals, give me Give me an investigation check.
Great. And can I use my little clockwork friend for a help action?
Yeah.
Cool.
Did you fix him? Was he back to normal? I forget. Yes. Yeah, you mended him. You mended him. Okay.
Son of a bitch. Still maybe... I don't think I'm quite going to hit it. That's only going to be a... Well, I got a... 14. I don't know what the...
14. Yeah, it seems like everyone's kind of out of stock right now. It looks like there's like a surge of like getting too much too many orders are being placed currently.
Okay.
So like it's just a shortage of metal.
Okay. That is all right. Yeah, so that'll be my first usage of my downtime activity.
Okay. And also we can go into a bit of free play. So like if people have things they want to do that aren't necessarily their downtime, let me know. So because like buying stuff, using your honor, things like that, not really going to take downtime activity. It's just impactful things that you're doing with yourself, I guess, is downtime activities. And at any point during this, you guys can always try and find out what your next mission is, or talk to each other, whatever. So I don't want to just have to I don't want to make this like a turn by turn necessarily, but I just wanted to like kind of structure and get everyone at least, like a thing in before we continue before we like break into free play for these from now on. So Endien, you are trying to call home.
I think she was going to go shopping first to look at prices of things, but yes.
Okay, I mean, yeah. If you want to do the shopping first, yeah, let's do it. So
like to buy things. So can I be part of this shopping montage?
Yeah, whoever wants to shop,
Perfect.
shop.
I guess Thellum's coming too.
Cool, shopping. Yeah, so I think between the three of you, there are pretty much just 2 magic shops in the area. There is the Color of Magic, which sells everyday magic needs, including like spell components, common magic items. Everything here is priced fairly. There's plentiful supply. However, they're not going to buy from you. You can request items that are, and they'll try to get to you the next week. So that's like a more standard, neutral, safe option for magic. The other one is deep in the marketplace. There is a shop known as Blue Flag Antiquities. They have kind of like more volatile, like pricing, and more volatile like supplies that kind of come and go. So it really depends on what he's got there at any given time. You can also request items from him and then get them that week, but it's gonna cost a lot more. So it's kind of up to you on whether you want to take the safe road and get things later, or if you want to do the volatile markets and get things now.
Thellum was just gonna buy some yarn.
Some yarn?
Yeah,
you can just get you some yarn.
Some yarn, bro.
2 copper.
Okay.
The safe one only does common magic items, you said?
Correct.
Then I have to go to Blue Flag.
Yeah, if you want them to this week, they could get blue. The Color of Magic can get magic stuff that are more than common magic items, but it'd be next week that you'd get them.
All right. Well, let me check Blue Flag first. See what they got.
Okay. Was Darius had a specific goal, or?
Everything that Darius needs is common, if I'm remembering correctly. So I'll probably just be going to Color of Magic.
All right. Okay. Well, I mean, yeah, we'll stick with Endien at first. Yeah. So you go up to this. You're in the marketplace, kind of busy. You can tell where it is, because it has this giant blue banner. With the image of a gnome's face, smiling the biggest grin. And it looks like he's got like 2 floating hands next to it with like sparks coming out.
It's just like a booth outside? Or a table
Yes.
outside? Okay.
Yes. You walk up to it. You see there. I mean, he's kind of busy, but it's this gnomish man, short blonde hair with sideburns, very energetic.
Hello, I'm looking for a few things. I was wondering. I was checking to see if you had them already or not, and what your pricings were for them.
All right, what you looking for? Hello, my name is Pillar Dog. Gillikid, you can just call me Pillar Dog, though. Let's look at my stock. What do you need?
Well, the first thing is just something mundane. I just need 50 foot of rope if you have it.
I deal in magic items, so you can
I
get
was
that
just checking
anywhere.
to see if you had it.
Yeah, no.
One stop shopping, Next is, do you have a potion of speak with plants?
No, I've got a potion of healing here, but no plant speaking.
Do you know if you're able to get it from anywhere?
I could get almost anything, anytime. Just it'll cost you a bit, but just let me know and I'll get it for you by the end of the week.
How much do you think it would cost?
Probably a lot. I, the DM, don't know off the top of my head all the prices for them.
It might,
What kind of is it? Is it uncommon, rare? What is it?
It might also just be a homebrew item. Let me double check, because I know one of the modules has potion of animal friendship or something, so I assumed it would have it.
I don't think it's an already made thing.
Yeah.
But if it's an equivalent spell level, that's the easiest thing to check for prices.
Because it's a third level spell. Yikes, Thellum, never mind. That's gonna be expensive.
Okay. It would be 500 gold.
Alright, I'll pass on that for now, but the last thing I was looking for are the boots of Elvenkind. I don't know if you have them around or if they're easy to procure.
What level magic item is that?
That's uncommon.
Okay. That'd also be 500.
Let me get back to you on that.
Okay. Well, I guess so.
Alright, thank you for your time.
If you do want to know what he has, though.
Yeah.
So currently, for downtown, he has a Hat of Disguise, a +1 shield, a spell scroll for Zone of Truth, Staff of the Python, a Gray Bag of Tricks, a Greater Potion of Healing, a Death Ward spell scroll, 2 Ioun Stones of Language Knowledge, a spell scroll of Dream, a Siren Song Lyre, and Horseshoes of Speed. And these got 2 interesting objects. One is a crystal canister with a metallic base, and that contains about a quart of translucent goo in it. The other one is a helmet made of hard, smooth, clear substance similar to crystal.
All very intriguing, but how much is the potion of healing?
Oh, this it'd be 450.
Pass on that as well. Thank you.
All right.
Yes.
Try good luck finding it anywhere else in town.
All right, I'm not looking. So she will get a rope from one of the normal places.
Okay.
Which I think is 5 gold. Is that right?
I don't know. Couldn't tell you.
I'll look it up later. It won't be much. But then she will. First off, this little the mag phone. Is it visual or audio only?
Audio.
Okay, good. Because for the viewers, Endien's family hasn't seen her since she's been scarred and gone deathly looking. So she will call her father.
Okay. Before we do that, Darius, you had other shopping you wanted to do?
Yes. I would be looking for just some regular potions of healing, which are uncommon. And then
they're uncommon?
Yes, they're common. Sorry.
Common.
Yes.
I gotta look this stupid-ass deal again. Yeah, you could get those for 50 gold.
Cool. I will pick up 2 of those. And then I would also be looking for if they have a cleansing stone, because Darius took it very personally that the silver hobgoblin said that we were gross looking when we came out of the sewer.
What level of rarity is that?
That is also common.
That is also common. That would be 100, or that would be 50 also. Sorry.
Cool. I will pick up one of those as well then.
Did Thellum have anything else he wanted to do, or
No, just get yarn.
just get yarn? Okay.
Yeah.
Then Endien, yeah, you flip the phone. You send in the signals that you need to send in, and you start reaching the kingdom. Who are you calling specifically?
I think that they don't have a direct line, so it would be the person hired to answer the phone.
Okay, yeah. Hello?
Hello. This is Endien Vilwisty.
Oh my gosh, Endien! It's so nice to hear you. Are you
Yes.
coming back?
Not currently. Who am I speaking to right now?
Oh, it's me, Olga.
Oh, yes, of course. Sorry, I didn't recognize your voice over the phone.
Yeah, I hear things sound different over the phone.
Yes. Is father available?
Oh, of course. Just give me 1 second. So you it's like about a 15-minute wait. You're on the phone waiting for some kind of answer. You're not hearing anything, and then finally, hello.
Hello, father.
Oh, Endien. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Oh,
And
I'm
mother?
doing fantastic, and your mother is doing fantastic as well.
Good. Everything's going smoothly in the Four Seasons.
I'd say so.
Your pause makes me think otherwise.
I don't want to worry you. You're off doing your thing now. There's nothing to worry about. We'll be fine.
What's going on, father?
It's just, it's obviously the first strange occurrence was when that troll got into the forest.
Yes.
However, in the year you've been gone, it's not that things have come to the forest, but there's just been more trouble as of late in the kingdom. It's just a rise of just reports of things going wrong, and it's just a lot of stress, but it's probably nothing to really worry about. It'll breeze past. This is what a year in the kingdom.
Are you sure I could come back and deal with things quickly before I go again?
No, you're fine. You can continue going on, and it's important for you to go out and live life in the rest of the world before coming back. Do your own thing for a while.
All right.
How are you?
Well, I was just wondering.
I see you got yourself a mag phone.
Yes, I did. I came into it recently. I was wondering if there would be any way I could, send you money, and then you could send me my boots that I left there.
Of course. If you can get us money, and we'd love to send it.
All right. Yeah. Yeah, I can pay what I'd pay for them normally and get them sent here. So it's like I'd be buying them, kind of.
You don't have to worry about buying them. You're just paying for our ability to ship them over to you.
All right. I just don't want it to be like I'm like calling you all the time for things or anything.
Oh, it's no worries at all.
All right. How quickly could I get them, do you think?
We could get them to you probably by the end of the week.
That'd be perfect.
I know it would be probably more convenient if we could just teleport them over, but again, we're dealing with some of the troubles here, and
Are you
we
sure
have a
that
lot.
you've got the troubles under control?
Yes, I'm perfectly sure we have them under control.
All right. No, a week is fine.
Week is fine. All right. Well, if you don't mind, I'm sorry to leave you like this. It's just, well, we've got a lot more lessons we need to give for Hessen, so she's a little bit more prepared for the throne.
Of course.
I know it probably won't be for a long time, but we need to make sure she knows what she's doing.
Of course.
All right. Take
Send
care.
my regards
Don't
to my sisters
Of course.
and mother, of course.
Of course. Just try to keep yourself safe. Don't do anything too dangerous.
Touches the side of her face. It's all scarred. Of course not. I'll stay safe.
All right. And with that, that's the conversation's ended. What kind? They're uncommon?
Yeah, uncommon.
Okay. 300's fine.
Okay. I
Thank you,
can work with
300.
that. Then I'll have them by the end of the week.
Okay.
My boots.
Everyone's at least had one downtime activity
Woo.
spent. Yeah. Who wants to do something next?
Can I knit something?
Yeah. What are you trying to knit?
A bee.
You're knitting a bee.
Thellum's having a grand old time over here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me. All right.
I even
Thellum.
have weaver's tools. I was planning for this from the very beginning.
Thellum's goals are met. Game over.
I don't know
All he
any
wanted to do.
specific skill that would work with this.
Just like this one.
Oh,
The viewers can't.
Dexterity.
viewers can't see it at all.
Look at it.
Give me a sleight of hand check. We'll go with that.
I'm okay with that. What the fuck is 11?
Yeah, you knit this yarn bee.
Okay, I'm
Slow
gonna put it on top of the egg.
Oh, okay, yeah. Eat that watch.
Here you go, little buddy. To keep you nice and warm, ish.
What about who else wants to? What else does everyone have planned for downtime?
It wouldn't be a full activity, but I would fairly early. I would actually try to meet up with Endien, because I have a little bit of business to take care of with him.
Well, business.
Do we know where each other lives?
Um,
I'm looking directly at Baka for this.
I don't know. I mean, I'd have to come and give you the phone at some point anyway. And I usually
Yeah.
meet you at the smithy.
which he's which he's not at this week. You at least know where Thellum lives.
I don't need to talk to Thellum right now, though.
What are you talking about? He can make you a bee.
I think, yeah, she would have at some point let you know where she is to bring each other stuff. So
Okay, probably after this
Well,
mission.
yeah, I mean, you guys
We
after the
share.
mission on the way back, you might have been like, "Hey, let's meet up."
hey, let's meet up, bro.
So at some point, probably a day or two after the mission that we finished up, Darius would knock on Endien's door and see if she's there, just for a little chit chat.
As soon as you
Knock,
knock, the
knock,
door
knock.
opens. Hello.
I almost forgot that Darius has an accent. Hello? Hold on.
No.
Holy shit.
That's not Darius. That's an imposter.
Call a meeting.
How y'all? Oh yeah, here's Darius. He talks in a southern accent. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
He is a Power Ranger from King of the Hill.
I had do you have a minute to talk?
I suppose I do. Yes, I do.
I mean, if this isn't a good time, I can
No,
come
it's.
back.
I don't want to waste your time. Yes, let's talk.
Oh, well, all right. Well, first off, just for your assistance in me getting to accomplish some of my goals, Darius hands you a coin purse, and inside is 90 gold. This is just a contractor fee. I don't know if you were looking or expecting anything, but certainly I would not have been able to get into that temple without your assistance, and I do appreciate that.
No, it's a two-way street. You help me, and I help you. As she puts the coin purse still in her pocket.
It's fine. And I mean, that leads to my second question. You and Thellum seemed you especially real keen on that egg. Is that going to stop any further explorations we may be going on? I don't know what it takes to care for an egg.
Of course not. I still have to find the people that were behind this. This is only one case of the things that they've been doing.
Okay.
And I need to be able to stop them.
Good. That's glad to hear that. Took long enough to find a librarian who was willing to work with me to start off with, or even just in town. So I'd hate to have to start that process over again.
Of course. Oh, speaking of, I have something that'll help you to be able to reach me more easily, and she'll hand over one of the mag phones.
Would you look at that? Ain't that fancy? Been meaning to get one of these. Didn't have.
It's tethered to the one I have, so you'll be able to speak to me.
Good to know. Darius will tuck that into his bag as well. I mean, I don't have much else for the moment.
I did want to ask. Thellum with his ring.
Oh, yes, yes.
Have you looked into that at all since?
I have not yet. That is on my list of things to do. I am slightly concerned about it. Also,
As am I.
Very intrigued as to how he came across that.
The more we can learn about that ring and whatever deal he made, the better, and more easily I can decide what to do with this egg. For I have also found out some things that it's one of my lingering thoughts was that Leoric, my old mentor, did not send us on this task, and I seem to have been found correct in that.
Who sent you the letter then?
The same person that sent Erica there.
That's a interesting predicament that they put us in. Okay.
It is, yes. I'm glad we got the egg away from them, but if they wanted to come after it now, I just don't know that we can trust whatever it is that wants the egg from Thellum as well.
Perhaps then we should go talk to young Thellum and see if he knows and can give us any more details now that he's less in shock about the situation, about this person that's living inside of his ring.
Did I make the right decision leaving the egg with him? Or leaving the choice up to him, whether he give it to me or not?
As for leaving the egg with him, debatable. He was, last time we were out there, talking to a turnip real intently. I don't know if he has the best nurturing instinct. He's got heart, but I don't know if he's probably talking to the egg a lot. I don't know if the egg needs more than talking to. I don't know how eggs grow up real well.
I do have to look into dragon eggs, but my thought was that he was remote, so they wouldn't come after, or they would have a harder time finding where it is. I'm new to this teaching thing. He's my first student. I'm only 76, so I don't know you're a veteran person.
That's a nice way of saying I'm old.
I like to think I could look to you if I need some advice as well.
Darius said that last one very good-naturedly. Like that's a real nice way of saying it. Yeah. I mean, I've trained plenty of smithing apprentices. A lot of it is, I mean, maybe giving him the egg was a bit too much responsibility, considering how rash he acted a few times. But they gotta learn eventually. And then they gotta fuck up a sword or two before they learn how to do it right.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I thought it was like I'm trusting you to make the right decisions kind of thing. Like, hey, you trusted me by giving me the egg, and now I'm trusting you to hold on to it and make the right decisions. I don't know.
Nah, I think your heart was in the right place, and your head, in the fact that things were a bit tense there for a minute or two after Thellum came out of that ring, and I think you handled it quite well.
You know I was never going to pull my bow on him, right?
I honestly did not know.
I wasn't going to.
You're real quick with it and real deadly, so I didn't know if I'd even be able to do anything if you decided to do that.
Let's go talk to Thellum.
All right. We make our way to Thellum's farm.
Thellum's farm.
Okay. What do they find you doing, Thellum?
Making a scarf.
What yarn you buy?
Didn't specify, so I'm rolling with it. Like, if you want me to spend more copper, I can. I just want to keep this baby warm.
We're fine for now.
Yeah, you see him. You just see him. It's on his lap. He's near the stream, and he's just making a scarf for it.
Endien does, like, Darius would hear the creaking of her face as she smiles. She very, very rarely smiles. The creaking of the bark side of her face, I should say.
Darius hears the creaking and like looks over like, oh, okay, that's a new thing as well.
Thellum, what is it that you were doing today?
Oh, well, Martha's doing real great, but Ollie, he needs to catch up. And I don't know what else I can say to him. Like, I've given him head pats. I've given him premium soil. Like, can he just look up to Martha? But
some things take time.
Some things do take time.
Keep giving him the attention he needs. He'll get there. Any
You guys
updates?
need gloves?
Just the pale, vein-ridden hands she has. She like constantly holds them with like fingertips together down at her waist. No, I'll be fine. Darius, do you need gloves?
Darius just like momentarily engages like his armored gauntlets. Nah, I'm pretty set on gloves. Thanks though.
But how is the egg doing?
I don't know. I made it a bee.
Very
Making a
kind
scarf
of you.
right now.
Has any
The entire
thoughts?
time. I mean, if you guys are looking at his face, he hasn't turned to you. He's just been talking. You can see a distant look in his eyes.
Has any thoughts come to you of the being that you encountered?
I try not to think about it.
Well, considering it may be in your ring and possibly listening to us right now, may be good to think about it just a little bit.
He slowly puts the egg out of his lap and like slowly stands up. I guess. How do you guys know what to do?
Be good to have more information first. Was there any other discerning features of this being? You said they were big and bald. That covers a lot of different.
Oh, the 3 Bs. Big, bald, and blue.
Oh, he's blue. You didn't. That's a important thing to mention. Okay.
It is?
Well, not many people are blue, or it eliminates certain people.
Oh.
I mean, the Endien here isn't blue, so she wouldn't fall under that. You're not
Okay.
blue. I'm not blue.
Some of my relatives are blue.
See? But that only be a certain only a certain portion of the population is blue. So it's good information to have.
Blueberries are blue.
They're normally a bit more purple, but yes, they're blue. They're blue.
Oh my god.
Nick, can I do any sort of check on people who are, or creatures that are blue or could be blue and also speak primordial? Because I do know that I was speaking primordial when I was talking to Thellum.
I would need either Arcana or Nature to see if you knew anything.
Cool, we're gonna do an Arcana. Oh, that fell out of my tray. Ooh, that's pretty good. 22.
Ooh.
Give me. You said 22?
22.
22. Oh. You beat the DC by 1.
You got him. I did it. Get fucked.
Okay, yeah. So while you don't have the same connections to the second world that the direct connections to the second world that Endien has. But you're looking at this Earth Genasi in front of you, and you're thinking about this creature and what it has purportedly done, and the words how it was speaking, and it clicks to you from your knowledge of studying the second world because of your obsession with hidden ancient temples and ruins and stuff like that and the archaeology. You realize that this is a creature from Dark World. This is a Djinni.
Do I know anything else about them?
Yeah. Let's see.
Like, are they generally benevolent, malevolent?
You know that they are considered chaotic good. Proud, sensuous genies that are attractive, tall, well-muscled, with blue skin and dark eyes. They dress in airy, shimmering silks designed as much for comfort as to flaunt their musculature. Very airy creatures. You know that they would be as an elemental subtype, but they'd be like more like air elemental typed.
Mm-hmm. See, why it's important that you mentioned that it was blue, and considering they spoke primordial, it's probably, and like they said they weren't wearing a shirt or like had like a big blousey, flowy thing on type of a situation. That's probably a Djinni, which are like air elemental genies from the second world, specifically the dark world.
You can see that you've lost him. What?
So, like, you know how you're like you're Genasi, you're an Earth Genasi. So, like, you have ties to the elemental nature of the world.
But how come I can't talk to plants?
I don't know. That's beyond my purview. Maybe other more earthen type of elementals can talk to plants. But this one seems to be more connected to the element of air than to earth, which is interesting considering your specific heritage.
Oh, he made a deal with this thing, his life for another one, essentially.
There's another one?
Well, the egg has life in it. That's why I hesitate to just hand it over. But why hasn't it come to collect then yet?
Maybe it saw I was taking good care of it.
Possibly.
Maybe.
But I don't know. Honestly, I've just
Go ahead.
Honestly, I've just been sitting here waiting for it to take it. Nothing's happened.
Did it mention how you were supposed to get the egg to it?
No.
That's interesting.
And no time frame or repercussions as to if you didn't. I hate to reach out to it.
Thellum tries rubbing the ring.
And Thellum gets sucked into the ring.
The
I
egg
guess
still
we're
sitting
gonna
on
end
the ground?
episode.
Son of a bitch!
Is the egg still sitting on the ground? Can I ask
We'll
that?
find out next time.
Damn it!
All right. Thank you for listening to this episode. You can talk about eggs to me on Twitter at BumbleScum or at IDL_RPGS. You can talk about metallurgy with Adam at Twitter at Lilogrowth. And you can talk about importing boots
Yeah!
with BakaZombie at ZombieBaka on Twitter. And Kyle, don't talk to him.
No, don't.
Don't talk to him.
Unless you're Dane.
Unless your name is Wilderness Will. I will be at the Wendy's parking lot at 12 p.m. Meet you there, okay?
Oh. Okay, bye.